Just on my end, it's probably fine for
It
everyone
did
else.
on my end too.
Oh.
That was odd. Sorry about that, chat. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna do something on my task manager real quick. I'm just seeing if I'm running something without realizing it. Oh, good. Epic is still open. That's what I wanted. Yeah, just give me a second, chat. I want to make sure this doesn't happen again. Duh.
Serpentine has given you 100 bits.
Thanks for the bits, Serpentine. That scared the crap out of me. Yeah, there's nothing else I'm really using that I don't need right now, so I guess we're just gonna have to
Surprise bits!
Well, thank you very much. That noise always scares me. Oh, so bits work, but follows doesn't. Okay, I don't get... I hate Streamlabs. Literally...
Yeah, I just use... Just use Stream Elements.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on,
Migrate.
but like... like, raids, subscriptions, I think, still work. But, like, for some reason, if someone follows me, I don't get a notification, and I'm really annoyed by that. Because I'd like to greet people when they get...
I actually haven't been getting notifications either, but it's not the sound, it's like the actual image thing won't pop up.
Yeah, same. I don't get the sound either. And I'm, like, really annoyed by that. But thank you very much for the bit, Serpentine. I am having a good stream. I hope it doesn't crash again. Okay, it can't possibly be death time. I keep hearing noises, Swirl. What is going on?
What do you mean you keep hearing noises? You're in their neighborhood. Why are you surprised?
They need to stop being scary. Also, cool detail that this world also creaks over. I love that. Alright, I think we're gonna go to the tower. I don't think I fully explored this area last time I was here. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Fuck! Why'd the bell ring? That was weird. Wait, that's a bell? I'm lost. I'm confused. Swirl,
The thing at the top, the thing at the top is what brings them in.
I see. Swirl, I'm still scared of, like, everything.
That's fair.
I feel like I went down here before, but I don't remember what was here.
Raz, how tall are you?
I think I'm like 6 foot.
Jesus. Okay, I'm 5'3".
I have a question. Why do you ask?
Because I have like this I don't know, I have like this I want to have like a mental image of how tall the people I talk to are because I don't see them in person.
Yeah, according to people I know, I'm like 6 foot.
It's not relevant. You know what happens is like people are like, "Oh, how tall are you?" and then I tell them when they're like, "Oh, God, you're tiny." And I'm like, "Yeah. I knew that."
Oh, thank you, Stream Elements, for now telling people what I'm streaming. I gotta like...
I have a friend who's like 4'6" or 4'8", I can't remember. Less than 5 feet.
I know a lot of short people. I guess I did when I was ever over here. Nice location, though. I feel like there was something in that room, but I forgot what was going on. Stream Elements is also reminding me what I titled this stream, and yeah, I am running out of ideas.
Finding the truth behind the Owlman dream world.
Well, that, as far as I understand, that is what's going on.
What's interesting is that these people, the citizens of the stranger are.
Yeah.
You could consider them more important than the Nomai, depending on what stuff that's going on. It's kind of neat.
Oh, I just went down there. Why am I going back? What is going on? Oh, they'll let us see the living owl people, but when I want to see one of the living other aliens, suddenly it's a no-go. They have a lot of staffs.
Yeah. I would imagine they are not very good at being bipeds.
I want to
They
go down
need like
there.
a little walking cane. So my plague doctor outfit has a cane, and it's just so fun. And when we were at like when we would go to the
Why did I
the
do that?
Renaissance
Why did I
Fair.
do that? Yeah, go on, Swirl.
When we would go to the Renaissance Fair, there was at one point somebody had some lady was talking to some other lady, and I'm like, oh, go cough on the plague doctor, and I like pulled out the cane, and I was like, this is the social distance stick, and I like kind of pretend whack them on the shoulder.
At an anime con I went to, they were to promote a different convention. They were selling a "Is Your Roommate Dead" stick. It is a.
Is it to poke your roommate?
Yes, it is. You're supposed to poke them to make sure they're dead or not.
But you could do that with your hand.
Yes, Swirl. Yes, you could. Thank you for ruining the joke. Typical Swirl, am I right, chat?
No, that's not typical Swirl. Don't come at me with that.
I'm kidding. No, normally she just laughs at people's dead bodies.
What?
Alright,
I wasn't laughing at you because you were dead. I was laughing at you because the Bracken took you, and I saw it happen on camera.
They died, I didn't. Truly a monster. Also cool, if the stream crashed the way I think it did, I'm gonna have to split this into 2 parts when I put it on my VODs. Awesome.
Marvelous. I wish they could let you rejoin VODs together if they're, like, short. I don't know, it just sounds nice. Anyway, I gotta go get myself some,
Food.
some food, yeah. I will be right back.
Fuck. You stop that. You're stuck with just me, chat. Why did I do that? You're stuck with me. Fuck! Not again! Yeah, I know. Fuck. Bum, guess we die via sun once again. Not a lot of dialogue you really say a lot in real life. I do like the "You're about to die via sun" track. Hold on, I can climb this. And now we die. Come on! Damn, they made these hitboxes actually good. I'm not used to that. No, fuck. I don't think I can actually get up there. Okay, there we go. We died. Alright, I have to find a way past that whatever thing. So we might be going back into that room. Hey, guess what, Slate? I made no progress. I want my translator updated. You fucking piece of shit. I hate all of you in this village. No! Oh no. A lot of death, River Dragon. Not anything, like, important. Just, solving the mysteries of today in The Stranger. What variety of death? I started the stream getting my ship so fucked up and then drifting myself headfirst into the landing platform. Mostly by sun. Now that's a parking job! Oh, I'm proud of that one. I want to get it upside down. Look at it. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I meant like the timer running out. Sorry, my bad. Alright, I have some leads. I'm gonna do this one up here that had the jump scare, actually. Because I think there was still stuff I didn't do. I have to get past the guard. Kinda all over the place. I'm right now looking at the dream dimension stuff. I was doing the tower before I perished. Oh, I did find a new really burnt out, slideshow that showed them lowering the bell. I watched that. That gave me a ship log. Oh crap! I don't remember which one it is. I'll figure it out. So it's not this one. It's not this one. So I think it's this one. How did I know that? Wish I could bring my jetpack to the dream world. Are all the fire? Yeah, they all are. Okay. Alright, I just have to remember what button that is. So I can sneak past, Oh, how did I know which of the paintings I needed to get into? I know I explored this area, but I don't remember it. Alright, that door is probably something I can get into at some point. Okay. Let's go find Mr. What's-His-Face. Mr. Jump Scare Man, I'm coming. It's like over there, I think. What's over there, methinks? A whole lot of nothing. Yeah, kinda. No, I don't want to go on the boat, actually. Still have to go do stuff at the tower. I know there's more stuff there. I have to get past the bell waking me up. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Wait, if those things can also... Oh, I know what I have to do there. Oh, that might have been something outside. Okay. Ow! We'll be fine. I hope. Oh, yeah, the rave hall was over here. What is that music? Another one spawned in? Uh-oh. Reinforcements have arrived. I'm not, like, entirely sure what... What's the crouch button? I don't think this game has one. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Thanks for confirming, actually. That's nice. So do I have to, like, get into one of the houses? Alright, I might be missing the forest for the trees here. Or I just walked right into a tree. This doesn't help. One, it just showed the bell lowering, and the film was all destroyed. And that's all I saw. So not a lot. Not a lot's actually happened. Because that just brings me back. Right? Yeah. Let's see where he's going. Move faster, come on! Oh! You guys are... Oh, that was just the dam. That was just the dam.
Damn it, I literally just found it! God damn it! You stupid fucking damn! Why'd the bell ring? I hate water! Ah. That actually makes sense. Guess I'll just wait for a raft. Woo! I should not be yawning. Because that reveals the bell.
Hi.
Ah!
That was a delayed ah.
Sorry, you wanted me to be like, ah! Guys, the vampire's back. Say hi to the vampire.
Don't. Hi, dragon. I'm back. I got, spaghetti, chicken parm, salad, and some green beans.
Ooh, you got butter with those green beans?
No, I actually like my green beans unbuttered.
Smart. I like them both ways. I should buy some green beans next time at the grocery store.
When I cut down on when I cut out added sugar, I started realizing like eating a lot of sugar kind of reduces your ability to taste the sugar that's in things naturally.
Yeah.
It's like it's like tolerance, you know? So if you cut out added sugar, after a while, fruits and vegetables just start tasting sweeter. It's nice.
I don't know if I want to taste a carrot that's sweet. I like a carrot's taste.
I consider carrots to be sweet.
I mean, they can be put in a carrot cake.
Anyway, I'm gonna probably be muting and then unmuting while I eat. Misophonia gang, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, people pay big money to listen to people eat on the internet, I hear. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot I can do with the time left. Is that tower?
My mom's always told me that my mom's always told me that she liked hearing me and my siblings eat.
Yeah, that's
I find that a little odd.
Yeah, that's serial killer behavior.
Let me open this can. Hold on.
Well, I mean, when you, like, for vampires, I guess that makes sense. Like, fresh kills and everything.
I hate the idea that vampires kill someone every time they eat.
A lot of things that are on the internet people pay money for that aren't for everyone. That is also 100% true.
Oh, did you see that game? It's like a Surgeon Simulator Octodad type game, but it involves feet as hands.
No, and I'm gonna.
It's coming out soon, and everyone is just like, "Oh God, the fetish crowd is just gonna come right onto this."
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Oh, I see what you did there.
Oh, that wasn't the joke, but you know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that game's coming out. I'm good. If I could get to the bell before the water breaks, like, that's gotta be possible, right? I feel like it holds more secrets. Oh yeah, we're still trying to open this fucking thing. I gotta stop jumping from a high spot. I'm gonna die one of these days.
I feel like that's already killed you before.
Yeah, probably. Add it to the deaths. We'll ask Slade. I've been telling him about all the times I died. Show me visions of the past, present, and future. Oh, we saw this. Hold on. Alright, Swirl, you remembered my... Oh, wait, no, hold on. Oh, that didn't tell me how to solve that puzzle. God damn it.
Rose is just like, tell me more about the owl people.
Yeah, I still don't know how to dim those lights. I've been trying to... I thought I did that in the real world, or whatever. No! Fuck, it did it again! Swirl, do you remember our cheat sheet? Do I have these? Did I find these at some point?
I have the 2 that we recorded.
Alright, tell me what they are. Because this doesn't count as cheating.
You also, I asked you if you wanted me to send them to you, and you told me you had them already, so I don't think I saved them.
Oh, fuck.
They did too. Do you not follow through and check? They're probably in my screenshot somewhere. Eh. It's not that I don't follow...
So I checked my JPEGs from earlier this month, and it's just a lot of Baldur's Gate stuff, so I'm gonna need a minute. Hold on. I gotta, like, comb through these. Yeah, I definitely don't have it.
Oh, no. Fuck.
Do you not have it anymore?
I have them, but it doesn't tell me what they're for. I just have the actual finished code.
Well, yeah, we don't know which we didn't write down which ones were for which thing. We
Yeah,
just had the codes.
Those were the ones that were oh, those were the ones that were burnt. Okay, so I don't actually have
the other codes were for like bridges or something.
Yeah, which we did already, so which means I've already used those other codes.
I don't actually know. I think you only tried one of the other ones.
No, because we Just wake me up. You might actually be right there. Okay. Also, Dragon, it's not that I don't, like, follow through and check. It's more, I am not the greatest at remembering, puzzle-wise, what I did with week breaks between games. Mostly because I'm doing, like, other stuff, either on or off stream. And I really probably should keep some kind of guide. Not, like, how to beat the game, more just, like, what I've already done. Wait, what? Yeah, one of them went to the door, which we did. We did the bridge.
A log, if you will. A log, if you will.
The ship log doesn't tell me much. It just goes, there are secrets, have fun. Oh, also, Dragon. This is the last stream where I will not be using or getting hints. I think from here on out, I'll probably be asking for the occasional hint to guide me in the right direction. I'm just making sure I have my codes all put up. That's what I'm doing right now. There we go. Mostly because, well, I would love to discover this entire game by myself. I am of not smart. Oh. Yeah, this is the last stream where I won't be trying to get any kind of, like, nudges in the right direction, where I'm still going in completely blind with no assistance. Next week I might ask for a tip or two. It's not that I'm not having fun, it's more I don't want to do 20 billion of these streams and discover that I'm not great. It's more to keep these things going on a normal pace. Also, because I guarantee there's probably something that's slapping me in the face that I'm missing, and I'm just, like, not getting it. You know? Like, I guarantee
Yeah, like
I'm
the
gonna
way,
ask...
there's also like those little things that like you have to pay really close attention to when you don't know you're supposed to be paying attention to. Like the way to get into the way to get into Giant Steep's core. Like you're not gonna just. Do
Oh, we're
that.
gonna full-headed ram it.
You're not likely going to bumble into the no. I mean, there's other ways to get in there, Rouse. That ramming it is not the intended way.
But I can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
I feel bad trying to, like, ask for hints, but, like, the difference is I have to... Hints for today? I am going to hold off because it's only, like, what, stream 5 or 6? Because I really want to see what I can all do by myself. Hi, Slate. However... Yeah. And again, it's not because, like, oh, I just want to cheese the game. It's more like, alright. There are other games I would like to stream at some point. And that feels like the best middle ground where, like, I got the intended experience up until a point. If I was playing by myself, I would have probably already looked stuff up by now. Or gotten a pen and paper. Okay, I would have looked stuff up. I would have not gotten my pen and paper.
Do you take notes during D&D? I think I did for the very first session I was in,
Nope.
and then like half of what I did was just wrong, and then I was like, well, whatever.
I guess. My friend takes really good notes. Not my better jobs. I liked the one I got over there.
I had a really hard time paying attention during some pivotal sections of my DM's last campaign. I had like there was a part where I had like a Necronomicon type thing, and I had unwittingly agreed to unwillingly, whatever. I had agreed to keep it at this like museum curator type person's like study for them to examine. I did not realize I had agreed to that, and I was like, yeah, I'll just go home and take a look at it.
And that...
DM was not the happiest. Well, because like I tend to space out sometimes, even when I'm like excited about the conversation, right? But from an outside perspective, it looks like I don't care or that I'm bored or something. And I can imagine that being really. I can imagine that feeling very insulting, and I did apologize.
So that's why you gotta play shitpost characters that don't have that problem. You just yell demons.
Just don't have a backstory.
I usually don't, because I don't really give a shit.
I love those stories, like, just in media in general. I love characters that were very clearly intended to be, like, shitpost side characters, and then they become super important, and then, like, like something happens and then it completely recontextualizes all the fucking nonsense they've been spouting for like the first 2 or 3 seasons because like there's a new writer a hold of them and then everything just clicks into place and you're like, oh fuck, they're actually relevant and maybe God, oh god. That happened with Gloomverse and it pissed me off, but
Gloomverse?
Gloomverse is a comic. It's a comic series.
Okay.
There was this one guy who was just kind of like there, and it was like, oh, what's the deal with him? He's like some fucking, he's like the Dark Overlord or something, but he's just kind of around, and then he's also like the father to like 2 of the main characters, and then it's just never explained. Like, it's stated, we know that, but they don't know that, and us seeing that from a viewer's perspective, it feels like an accident, you know?
He is the father of 2 of the main characters.
And also kept the protagonist from like having access to her magic arbitrarily until she was going to die without it. And then he was like, ah, sure, fine. And we're like, what?
The hell is this
What the
comic?
fuck? It's hard to explain.
Because it sounds like a lot of
I
nonsense.
actually don't. The last thing of it I saw that was anywhere was like 9 months ago. I'm very concerned that it was perhaps stopped cold because I know it's not over.
Maybe it is. Abrupt ending.
No, it's not. It's not abrupt ending.
That's how I would end my webcomic.
What,
And
just suddenly in the hallway before the final boss, like that one did?
Hey, that got an ending, I think, eventually. I think...
You know what I'm talking about. Did it get an ending? I don't think it did.
I believe in OKKO, they do reference, like, they do give the characters an epilogue.
I'm not talking about OKKO.
Yeah, the guy who did that show also did the webcomic, Hero Time, or whatever the hell it was.
Oh!
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. So I believe his characters
That
from
makes a lot of
that
sense,
webcomic...
actually.
What was that?
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Okay, where the fuck was that entrance that those idiots were using?
Have you seen, when I was in, like, I don't remember where, I was in Europe somewhere, and
That
on the
narrows it
TV
down.
was some show, right? It was a show, and I was like, the art style felt familiar. I was like, oh, what the hell is this, right? Fast forward to last year. I see somebody at, a tourist thing in my state, right? I
Yeah.
see one of the people working at the attraction had a keychain, on like their backpack or something. It's hard to explain. They had a keychain, and I was like, oh my god, it's that character. And I was like, well, what the hell is that? Could you tell me? I've been trying to find it for like 6 years, and it was Mau Mau Heroes of Pure Heart. And I was like, damn, okay.
Oh, I was gonna make a joke. It was from Whack Fu.
Can't believe I never saw that anywhere. I've seen Whack Fu. I have unfortunately seen all of Whack Fu.
I still gotta watch season 3.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I hear every time I want to do it. Someone just goes, eh.
Nox is fine. I like that one part where they find this guy who's like the same race as Nox and has like the mask thing going on, and they're all like, ah!
What?
You're right in there.
Wait, but why did only he attack me? Why is there a stealth section in this fucking game?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Heads up,
The fact that there even is a stealth section is the funniest thing.
Okay, heads up, because I might have to just, like, cheat here. I am fucking terrible at stealth sections.
I'm awful at stealth sections. Okay, Raz, go into your settings, turn on reduced frights. It will slow them down and makes the stealth sections easier.
gameplay, I assume.
Yeah, you gotta go turn on reduced frights. It doesn't make them less scary. It
If
changes
they
how
become
it
an
changes their
obstacle to
aggro
your
radius.
enjoyment and reduce some of those aspects, yes, I will do that. I know I'm taking the coward's way out.
It's actually what most people do this DLC on.
I don't know.
my
Dragon's saying
knowledge.
don't. Maybe I should turn it back on.
Don't. Well, you don't have to. But if you suck with stealth sections and you don't want to keep dying over, this is premature. All right, fine.
I'll turn it back on.
Well, Dragon said turn it off. Fine.
Oh, I just turned
But
it
if
back
he says
on.
he's bad with stealth sections, I don't know. I'd rather make it take as little time as possible.
No. We gotta get those jump scares.
It removes. It does. Yeah, it does change some of the atmosphere a bit, but
Okay, I have it off. We'll just figure it out.
okay.
Or cry. Okay, I now have a complaint about this game. I was not expecting a stealth section. And honestly, for a game that was... Where the hell am I going? Oh, I think I already...
Most of the DLC's reviews are people upset that there's a stealth section.
Yeah, I feel like if I played the main game and I was like, ooh, a DLC, and then this happened, I'd be like, alright, what's going on here? Did I not overshoot it? Where the hell is it? Fine, I'll just follow that idiot.
Imagine not being able to see in the dark. Couldn't be me.
Yeah, imagine being a normal human and not a vampire.
No, I just have... My eyes are just sensitive to light.
Like a vampire.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with that.
Oh, this is not one of her vampire superpowers.
What would be a vampire superpower in this case?
You can
What does
see
that
in the
mean to
dark.
you? Yeah, but you can do that if you have eyes that work for that. It's not like cat vision.
I thought you were just gonna say you have eyes that work.
No, it's not like cat vision. It's more like I can read a book in my backyard from the moonlight.
No, you can't.
Not a whole thing. If I angle it, yeah, I
Hey,
can
if
read
you...
kind of.
Why is there a shadow that looks like a hand above them?
Have you considered that they
What do
have
you mean?
bullets?
What do you mean you saw me? You were saying,
Rouse.
Swirl?
Most... Oh, that shadow. I see.
Yeah, above them.
Well, what I was saying is, games like this, they will put a hitbox right behind the enemy so that you know, you don't just bump into them.
Yeah, but... I should take out my knife and
I
start
think-
stabbing people.
No matter how deaf these enemies are, they're still gonna turn around. I think you'd still turn around if something was walking right behind you. Like, you can
Nah.
feel it in the ground if something's walking behind you. No! You can feel it!
Yeah, reading the earth, another vampire superpower.
Okay, what I was saying was, like, if it's a bright night, yeah, I can kind of read.
Swirl's gonna be like, yeah, I have detect good and evil.
What the hell is my alignment?
Chaotic good sounds about right.
Hey!
You're not really a force
That's what I've been
of
waiting
evil.
for. That's what it's all about.
You're not so much a force of evil, you're just kind of there.
You know, that's fair.
I meant on a morality sense, not a general.
Yeah, no, I get that.
They're really that much like owls. Oh yeah, I guess. Well, I'm getting out of this dream.
What do you mean you're getting out of this, like the water?
Yeah, the dam just broke.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the delay is not great. And I was like, what do you mean you're closing downstream? We're like an hour and a half in. Oh, 2.
We're never closing stream. It's till it's done.
Oh my god. Raz, I refreshed the page and got a pre-roll of the Avatar remake.
Oh, that's supposed to be fucking trash.
And it froze on my screen.
Twitch hates you. Must be that new
So
vampire bias they put in.
someone came over and put a crucifix on my computer.
Could you imagine getting a patch update for a website and one of the lines just read more vampire friendly? Like, what would you do? Like, you either have to accept vampires
I love when
are
people
real.
like I love when people get like a priest to bless something kind of stupid.
Hey, that happens in the movie Dogma.
What is blessed in that movie?
They kill a demon with a golf club because they were like, oh, the cardinal definitely blessed his golf club. And they were right. Because they were like, yeah, the cardinal seems like the type of guy to do that.
Is he like a pompous ass?
He's played by George Carlin, so...
Christ.
Dogma's great. Chris Rock's in it. He's the forgotten 14th apostle. Alan Rickman's in
Going off
it.
of your definition, I genuinely cannot tell if it's a good or a bad movie.
What?
I feel like this is an actual 50-50.
Wait, what do you mean by my Do you not trust my tastes?
No. Good. Well, I mean, Vampire is good, but not like good in the traditional review sense.
If I would say that it was good in like an insane way, I would say I would preface with that.
I feel like most of the things you like are good in insane ways.
Like Jellyfish Eyes is a great movie, but not like for good reasons. It's because I need people to watch this movie.
Like, it's a curse you have to inflict on others.
You don't understand. You just don't understand this movie. Swirl, their fucking Pokemon Digipals get stronger with the more depressed they are. The little girl has Totoro because she's uber depressed.
I see. So
Swirl.
the
And
So
one
for
of the
you-
depression pals is just an anime girl.
I see. So it's like a religious experience in the sense that once you experience it, you have to force it on other people.
Yes. Alright, the plot of this movie is that there's this evil organization. How do I describe these guys?
That's it.
Okay, whatever, we're just stuck here. How do I describe these dudes? They're like studying the depression monsters because they want to make a big depression monster. If I remember correctly. There's a scene where the bad guy's like at a crosswalk, has a dramatic speech about evil, and then like flips his cape and runs away. He's great. And then the kid like finds a depression monster, and then he gets it. And
And then, like, a lot of nothing happens. And then they fight because they recruit this, like, shut-in gamer kid. And that's who gets the anime girl. And then there's a sequel that was supposed to happen involving a cult. You gotta watch this movie.
So
Sorrel.
does the villain have like Willy Wonka energy?
The best way I could describe him is if, like, imagine the most over-the-top and cheesy Kamen Rider villain. Like, he does not fit the rest
Good
of that movie.
cheesy or bad cheesy?
Oh, awesome cheesy. He's so good.
Okay, so he doesn't fit the movie in the way that Kira doesn't fit JoJo's.
Yeah, kinda. Well, like, the movie is
It's
trying
like
to
that
take
similar
itself
kind of,
really
like, wrong genre
seriously.
feeling.
Like, the movie's trying to be a very serious take on child depression, I think. But then there's, like, a literal mustache-twirling villain running around. There
Does
is
he have
a...
a mustache?
No, there is a cut in this movie that will live in my nightmares. So, like, there's a scene where, like, the girl who has the big depression monster and the main character are having, like, they're swimming at the pool, or whatever. This music plays, and it's, like, this nice, friendly scene. You know, like, two kids just playing. The kid leaves the pool. He opens this door and immediately gets punched and jumped by 3 kids who beat him up for a minute straight. There is no break in between these two scenes. And I started to laugh.
Wait, who got beat up?
One of the kids.
Oh,
It's like there's this extended
why?
sequence. Bullies.
They just went for it for no reason.
Yeah.
Like I don't think a bully's logic is let's just jump this random person and beat them half to death. I don't think that's how people go. I think they normally have like something in particular about the person that that drives them to do such a thing.
They had to make the kid's depression monster grow stronger, I guess.
It was just like randomly this kid was attacked, and that's the premise of that scene.
I think they were bullying him earlier, I can't remember.
There are
but,
no there are no character traits this person had that would lead them to
No, he just gets
that
the
would
shit
lead them
kicked out of him
to
out
be
of kind
asses
of
to him.
nowhere. I'm gonna find this movie. We're gonna watch
Weird.
it. We're gonna watch it.
Oh yeah, you messaged me and you asked me if there was any like bad media we wanted to watch.
I am 100% down. The only reason I would ever make a Discord is if I had a bunch of bad shit for people to watch with me. If people are down with that, I would totally start a Discord where that's the only thing we do.
Just like watch parties.
Yeah. You guys can watch whatever Tokusatsu series I'm watching next. Which, actually, next week a new series starts. Oh, hey, I got up here.
You just unironically watch Power Rangers.
I watch Super Sentai, not Power Rangers, Swirl. Come on, I have culture.
Alright, yeah, that's okay. Super Sentai is Power Rangers.
No, they are very different. I'm sorry, people actually die in Sentai. A lot, actually.
No, okay, they are different, but from a franchise perspective,
I think they're different, too.
when you take all of the flavor out of them,
I mean, they're the same genre, but, like, there is Power Rangers merch in Japan.
yeah, it's like the Yu-Gi-Oh reboot versus Season 0 Yu-Gi-Oh. I understand, but
They're
you know,
yeah, they're both tokusatsu, but they're very different shows. Like, Kamen Rider and Sentai are not the same.
yeah, no, oh god, one of my
Swirl, we're
somebody
talking
I
about
used
one
to
of my
talk to was quite a-
hyperfixations. You are in my wheelhouse now.
No, that's fine. I'm in your domain. It's fine. Why are you on the building?
Oh, I don't know.
Why were you on the building?
I was trying to get up here earlier.
Yeah, somebody I used to talk to was quite obsessed with Kamen Rider.
Yeah, it's really good. The current season
And it
is...
made me watch a lot of that media, and I was like, alright, buddy.
Wow, I can't believe
It's a
Swirl
little
doesn't
too
like
much.
quality content.
No. The problem wasn't Kamen Rider. It was just like.
Don't worry.
There's this guy I used to talk to, and he called me up one day, and he was all excited. And he's like, you got any plans for today? And I was like, no, not really. It's why we're talking. And he was like, all right, cool. And then he dragged me into a call, and then proceeded to watch, like, just binge iCarly over screen share. And I was like, I'm good. Don't like iCarly.
No, that show wasn't very
Never
good.
really did.
No, it sucks.
No.
Alright, got it. I will not make Swirl watch Toku. Wait, no, that's a
No,
lie.
I'll watch a show as long as it's like.
Alright.
Whatever
Okay, alright,
show
hold on.
Whatever show you want me to watch, as long as it doesn't make me.
Doesn't make you what? You cut out.
What?
You said, I will
Oh,
watch whatever
you cut out
show
too.
if
So-
it doesn't make you...
Yeah, well, you cut out on my end too, so.
What's going on?
What I was saying. I will watch pretty much any show as long as it doesn't make me physically cringe.
Okay,
There's
but
a
like...
slight amount of cringe I can enjoy, like what we were doing.
I was about to say, like, there are definitely things I would watch in a group. I don't remember how many streams ago it was.
There are shows that I would never watch on my own, but would definitely want to make fun of with some friends. Yeah.
Oh, this is the best park job.
Oh, I don't think I heard the new Rick and Morty voices.
I haven't watched that show in a while because, honestly, I kind of just lost interest.
Missions
Okay.
2, you thought it was KSP was hogging your CPU resource. Dragon, are you playing Kerbal Space Program?
Hold on. That... Sorry, you guys are talking about issues, so I'm checking my own stuff. Hold on. Sorry.
But you heard it's great now? Oh, the new Rick and Morty voices?
Everyone's watching, playing stuff besides me. Oh crap, it really did divide it into two separate streams. Fucking A. Sorry, I'm trying to check the bitrate real quick.
Yeah!
Thank you, Twitch. I know I'm live. No shit. No, I can run ads.
Thank you, Twitch.
Well, it seems like everything's good on my end. Not like the best, though. Huh, maybe my internet's just kind of weak today. It does that. Okay. If there's any other problems, just somebody chime in.
Oh yeah, I was saying that I wanted you to play Pit People.
Oh, yeah.
Because you would definitely enjoy the humor of that game, but I think it might be a little too long.
We'll see. I mean, whatever's next is whatever's next. That's up for you to decide.
Yeah, well, like, I love Pit People, but the actual, the main campaign is, the main campaign feels kind of long for the kind of gameplay that it is.
I get that.
Yeah, it's more like, it's like you position your units and then it's auto-battler kind of thing, but, like, you know, you're moving them each turn, but, like, they choose who to attack and what they're doing. And
yeah.
I don't have a problem with that. It's just that, aside from like, hold on.
I've never played Kerbal Space Program. Probably because it seems like one of those games where you either get really good or you just keep failing. There's not really much of a middle ground.
It was one of those. What happened with me was like I think I played like the demo or something, and then I was like, oh, I'll play the full game someday when I have money. And now I have money, and I forgot the game existed.
Nothing against it. I've watched a bunch of people make some pretty interesting stuff there. It's kind of like...
Pretty sure people still hate Kerbal Space Program 2.
You keep failing when you're good. I mean, that does sound like my kind of game. It actually does crap. One of these days...
You just do a stream where you play Spore.
One of these days, I should do a stream where I show you guys my factory and Satisfactory. Then you guys can really make fun of me.
It's a stream where you play Spore, and that's the entire stream.
I'd be down. Is it on Steam?
Yeah, it's on Steam. I got Spore on Steam.
I guess
Last played 2017? Really?
I guess I can...
7 years ago?
Don't say 2017 was 7 years ago. Please don't.
Feels really bad, doesn't it?
Ugh, yeah, that's not good.
It doesn't.
I hate when a game
Not
does
done
that.
and they aren't doing reduced price for early access. It's in early access?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it was out.
No, I don't think 2's
Oh,
finished.
it is.
I mean, I bought Satisfactory
that's-
at early access, but it was also on sale. Like, Satisfactory goes on sale.
Yeah, but Satisfactory's been in early access. Satisfactory's also been in early access for several years. So like, and it still gets regular updates. So like, it's still, you know, they're still doing stuff with it.
It will never be finished.
And even if it never comes out of early, yeah, even if it never comes out of early access, there's still like a lot of stuff with it to make it an enjoyable
I was
experience.
about to
you know?
say, how many hours do I have in that game, and I still haven't technically finished it?
But for games like Satisfactory and Factorio,
Very
actually
early.
beating the game isn't the goal, you know?
Yeah. How much are they charging for an early access game? I'm talking about Kerbal Space Program 2.
Kerbal Space Program 2, it is $49.99.
I would,
$49.
I would never pay that much. Well, okay, I kind of regret not buying the Baldur's Gate 3 early access.
I didn't know it was a thing until the full release.
I did because, like I said, I follow RPGs. People were not always super big on the early access stuff. I think
I like those early screenshots where Astarion looked like a stapler remover.
Well, people just weren't liking how unbalanced the gameplay was. The fact it was charging full price for a game that wasn't done.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. They used to also have it so that the eluthed powers were based on your class, which I think is like your class, and then like that's fine. I don't mind that.
They used to have more drawbacks, if I remember correctly.
It did have more drawbacks, and then they got rid of it, and they were like, yeah, whatever.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Kerbal Space Program was in development for a decade. Probably because, like, I don't know much about the game, just because...
Well, Kerbal Space Program came out in... Well, it says it came out in 2015. I somehow don't feel like that's... Well, hold on. How old was I?
Well, I mean, New Vegas was 9
No,
months.
that feels...
Was 7...
Really? It came out in 2015? I feel like 2015. I feel like 2015 games had better graphics than Kerbal Space Program had. I mean, the graphics aren't bad. Like, they're just dated comparatively. You know?
Yeah. I'm just gonna follow this guy.
Try the many mods and expansions. Fun.
Do I have to sneak past, like, all of those people in that hall? Oh my lord. Early versions were 2011. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I definitely remember seeing it, like, far back.
This might be the
You hearing
stream.
noise on my end?
Actually, you cut out.
I mean, yeah, let me know if you're hearing noise on my end, because it's a little loud over here.
Damn it, Swirl. Could you
Think
kill
something
that
might be
peasant in
going on.
peace?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, the chicken
I
parm
didn't-
you have.
I haven't finished the chicken parm. Let me get to it.
I don't even think she heard my joke.
Yeah, yeah. Killing peasants. It's the same joke. It's the same joke over and over. I resent the idea that vampires always kill their targets every time. Cause, like, think about it.
Blood.
You can. Oh, no, I've talked about this. You can lose about 1.5 liters of blood before it starts getting, like, deadly, right? Like, 1.5 liters is about, like, the okay, you know,
Chat,
a little bit too
chat,
much kind of range.
Chat, she started
Now,
that
the human
conversa-
stomach.
She started that sentence with, "I've talked about this before."
I have. I've told you this before, like 3 streams ago.
No, you vampire.
Don't say that. The human stomach can only comfortably fit like 1.5 liters before it's like just of liquid. Before you're just like, all right, no.
Does that count as blood?
Yeah, I would assume blood counts as liquid for the purposes of the stomach capacity. Yeah.
So a human can only drink 1 liter of blood.
You could only have about 1.5 liters before your stomach would hurt.
But vampires are undead. They don't follow normal rules.
Well, why would they have a stomach anyway? Like, are they what version of vampires are you thinking of? Are you thinking of the kind of vampires where like they have proper functioning bodies, or are you thinking vampires where they're like the blood goes directly into their system like it's a special organ?
What I'm saying is blood for the blood god.
That explained nothing. That explained nothing.
You know what's even funnier about me making a fucking corn reference? Vampires aren't even associated with him in either of the mediums. In fantasy, vampires are part of death, which is not chaos. And in 40k, the closest thing we got to vampires are actually good guys. Kind of. I'd have to look into them. Well, they're space marines, so one of the chapter just like drinks blood. We don't have like space vampires. The Necrons do flay people though.
Do they now?
They want their biological forms back. They got tricked by a god.
Anyway, sucks for them.
Okay, I flat out do not know what I'm supposed to do when I actually reach that room. It seems like everywhere I go, I die. Maybe I'm not supposed to go into that room. Ah, genius plan, Rouse.
I mean, the room exists for a reason.
Yeah, to be fucking terrifying.
That's part of it, yeah.
I would much rather be fighting Mary right now. Jonathan, just shoot me. Use your bullets. I'll always remember Mary's final words. Don't use a stun lock bite build. The final boss is immune to it.
What were her final words?
I don't know.
remember.
Jonathan was
All
like,
of her-
Jonathan's was like,
all
I
of her-
can't believe I had to kill my sister twice. And I'm like, you didn't have to kill her the second time.
All of her dialogue was so forgettable. She was just really pissed off, and she was like, "It has to be this way. This is what the monster you've made me."
Yeah, you know.
Also, it doesn't even make sense how she was brought, because it's like, yeah, for a vampire to turn, for an Ekin to turn another person into a whatever Ekin vampire, whatever, they have to drink the person's blood, right? What? Well, and he just bit her. If, like, by all, if just her, if her just biting him somehow, if him just biting her somehow turned her, more likely she's a Skull.
No.
But Skulls, like, he doesn't have, like, the Skull plague in him.
I think he drinks all
You
of
know?
her blood. Notice something?
No.
I did! When the fucking water, when the thing goes out, they all die. Oh, the fire must be linking to the souls. Okay. Oh wait, the fire is their soul. So now that I know that they died, that's the only stealth section in this game, isn't it? Fuck.
Pretty much.
I gotta say, my own opinions on stealth sections aside, it kind of ruins the vibes. Like, most of this game is
fair.
kind of a different vibe. I can
Oh, because there's this.
well, it's kind of like,
No, go on.
well, it's like in normal games, people don't like stealth sections out of nowhere because it usually ruins the vibes. Like that stealth section in Hotline Miami.
Well, no. I love Chance of Sonar just as a game. It does not need to have consistent stealth sections. It's a game about learning languages that don't actually exist. Like,
Wait, that game has stealth sections?
please. It does, and I have gotten stuck on them before.
Why does it have
They're
stealth?
not that hard, but
Why does it have stealth?
the second area in the game is like entirely just entirely a stealth section infiltration mission, and like I don't understand it.
Why?
The whole game is like a metaphor for religion and stuff like that. I don't understand why.
Huh?
It
I thought it was just
Yeah,
a fun puzzle game.
it is a fun puzzle game. I don't understand why there are stealth sections.
I know I don't have the codes. I'm going back to see if there's something else I missed. But I get the feeling it's just the codes.
But yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game. 98% positive reviews, and like, it deserves it. I just don't think there needs to be a stealth section.
No.
No.
Got it. Yeah, I don't have the codes, but I think maybe there's something else I can do over here. Once the water rises, there isn't really much else I could do.
Unless you find another fire.
I'm trying to remember where the other ones are.
Because realistically, one fire isn't going to hold all the race of people.
True. The tower one. There's the one in the Cliff Village, but... Have I been to the Cliff Village one after the dam broke? Oh wait, no, the fire doesn't go out there. I feel like I'm missing something really obvious. I don't want to do this stealth section again. Swirl lied to me. She said this was a simple game.
I didn't say it was simple.
All you do is vibes.
What do you mean all I do is vibes?
No, the game.
Well, I see. I mean, I'm here providing vibes.
I mean, every game you have made me play has provided a certain type of vibe.
I do think you would love Chance of Sonar. It's just... It would be weird.
I don't
you.
think I would be able to stream that. I feel like I would get have my notepad out and start writing stuff down.
Oh no, there actually is an in-game notes thing. It's great.
Oh, nice.
There's an in-game notes thing. You can assign meanings to words that you learn and be like, maybe this means you? Question mark?
It's one of the reasons, like, I like point-and-click games, but I can never stream one because I either would, like, just get bored or I would look everything up.
I exclusively streamed Chance of Sonar.
Back when Swirl used to actually stream.
Alright, you know what? I streamed today.
Oh yeah, you streamed with Zayef, I think.
Zion Cactus, yeah.
They were playing...
Sky, Children of the Light.
Yeah, that game that exists. Oh, I'm stuck.
That game, which is free.
You can't get me to play it, Swirl. Never. I'm also stuck, by the way. Oh, I'm not just stuck. I'm clipped into something. Send help.
I guess save and quit to menu then. Or you could try spamming the jump button.
I was
Might work.
doing that along with the,
Oh, I see.
Hey, Slate, you'll never guess what happened. I glitched into shit. I can't wait for you to be a boss fight later.
I used to play a phone game that was called Inflation, and it was about, like, RPG leveling, and there's a time limit.
Sure, that's what that game is about.
It was.
Don't get out of the seat.
It's not exactly a game I could look up to confirm if it wasn't, like, a fever dream. The whole premise of the game is you've got, like, you're doing, like, RPG leveling, you've got a certain amount of turns, and then that's all you can do. It's basically get as high of a level as you can, there's, like, some bosses around. And then you die, and then you're at levels, and then you restart. That's the whole game.
That's a cool loop, actually.
Yeah, it was cool.
I just heard mobile game and I got worried.
Yeah, it's just not the kind of game that I could look up or
What are you talking
explain.
about? Just look up inflation on Google, Swirl.
No!
What could
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
What could possibly go wrong?
Many things.
Shit. Okay.
Many things can go wrong.
Oh, like what just happened?
Yeah, kind of.
Hey, Slate,
Almost
I still don't
exactly
know
like
how
that.
space physics works.
What do you mean you don't know how space physics works?
Don't worry about it.
What the hell are my Steam recommendeds?
If they're anything like mine, porn.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, some of these are.
Told you.
Actually, I would go as far as to say like a third of these are.
Seatbelts are an advanced spaceflight concept. I know. It's good to have my bullying chat back. Too much positivity when I was on Zayeth's stream. By that I mean somebody other than me was getting bullied. Poor Zayeth.
Pretty sure you were also bullied on that stream.
Yeah. Glyph, if I could turn off the pre-rolls, I would. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Well, my ship is just gone. I did it again, guys.
Nice, man.
Bye, ship. Ah!
So, there's a game
Also,
on my
thanks for the
feed here.
subs, Glyph. And yeah,
There's a game-
there's a workaround. I fuck up the exact same thing, too, with the ads.
There's a game on my screen here called My Little Blood Cult Let's Summon Demons, and it's a fishing game.
That sounds about right. Also, Glyph saying hi to you.
Hi, Glyph. This is a mobile port we are working on converting to a less in-app purchase heavy game. What? Okay. What the hell is this?
Okay, question, if chat remembers. In the tower, there's that picture. Did I ever go behind there?
Did you ever go behind? No, it's not a fishing horror game, Glyph. It's not like Dredge. Dredge is great, though.
I did. What did I find? Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna go behind there again. I don't remember what I found there. Wait, is that where I found the two codes? Nod once if yes, nod twice if no.
You found it in one of the gazebo things.
I think I found it in that. It was in the codes room. Okay. So I don't have to go back there. Awesome. I'm gonna try the stealth section again.
I just noticed this game, which I just mentioned was like a PC mobile port. It is priced at $6.66.
Should have been $6.69. Hey.
Ha ha ha.
Yes, I found the password for Felspart's diary. It was Outer Wild spelled backwards.
Wait, what? Outer Wild. Okay, so SDLIW. I don't trust myself to say that. It's not.
I think my favorite puzzle involving backwards stuff is in King's Quest 1, I believe.
Go on.
So there is a guy, there's this little dude, and you're supposed to guess his name, and he's obviously based on Rumpelstiltskin. That is not correct, though. Your hint on what his name is that some things are better written backwards. So what do you think the solution to this puzzle is?
Is it the phrase, some things are better written backwards?
No. Good guess, though. So, it is not Rumpelstiltskin spelled backwards. It's Rumpelstiltskin spelled with a backwards alphabet.
What does that mean?
Like, you reverse the alphabet, and then whatever number, like, each letter is, that's the number you pick. So, like, instead of A being 1, like, A would be 1 in the normal alphabet, but flipped around, it would be whatever. Yeah, that.
A is like, oh god. Oh, I hate that.
You don't actually have to do this puzzle in King's Quest 1. The game will give you this, a key regardless. But to get full points, because this game is ancient, you have to solve his puzzle.
Huh.
It's really bad. I wish I could come here when the water's here so I can kill everybody.
I'll be back.
Okay. Chat, you're stuck with just me. Haha. This is when I secretly switch over to New Vegas. And we play, whatever mod I can find for New Vegas that doesn't suck. Yeah, I'm gonna play Boulder Dome. It's my favorite. It doesn't have a bunch of slurs within the first 5 minutes. It has, like, the worst map. I'm gonna play New California, where the authors clearly do not know what Fallout lore is. Ditto the Frontier. I hope the fucking Fallout 4 full conversions are much better. I hope. Please. Fallout London. Be good. Please don't keep up the track record. Though people swear behind Boulder Dome. I don't fucking get that one at all. It's real bad. Guys, what if we made the NCR evil? And did that for every fucking mod? Let's remove all nuance from that faction. I believe it actually is called, like, it's called Beyond the Boulder Dome or something. It's bad. It's based on an old Van Buren idea. Which, like, cool, I like that. But also, like, could we not? The NCR's a nuanced faction. I'd like it to stay that way.
I'm back.
Okay, I don't have to rant about. Okay, there's nowhere to go but in here.
Can I provide information that you don't need?
Sure, I'm also locked in here.
Cool, listen to the soothing sounds of my voice. So, the pants that I'm wearing, they're a little thin. These are the ones I usually wear as, like, part of my Plague Doctor outfit, but they're also just, like, actual pants. They're not, like, costume pants. Anyway, they've been developing a hole, which means they are no longer wearable outside the house. But that hole is now large enough that I can fit my entire arm into it.
Okay, throw those pants away.
I know.
Okay, I'm actually stuck on the house. Like, what am I supposed to do when I get in there?
Pants with holes in them are cool. Yeah, not when they're in the spot that this one is.
That's just a different
Tell you that
pant
right now.
That's just where a different pant leg is. There's a joke, Swirl.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time before I'm just gonna burn everything down.
Yeah, see, I don't know what it is. It's always the crotch spot in pants. I don't get it. It's not like I'm sitting in a weird way. Oh yeah, no, especially women's clothes. I don't know, like.
They're not delaying because they don't see you. It's because they're delaying because they have there's so many of them. You have no chance. Okay, but like, what am I But, like, I clearly have to go in there, right? There's no other path. I'm actually a little confused.
No, I have such a gripe with women's pants, though, because, like, they don't actually... If they have pockets, they're the worst pockets imaginable. When I was in high school, they were making us wear these pants that, they couldn't even fit, like, our student ID cards. And they were like, yeah, they were like, you're not allowed to take your backpack with you to the bathroom. Cause you could be, I don't know, doing drugs in there or something. It's like, okay, whatever. So, you weren't allowed to take your backpack with you to the bathroom, so I had to, like, go talk to the dean, and I was like, yeah, but what if, there's no, like, what if lady issues? What are you supposed to do? And they're like, take it with you. I'm like, yeah, but if I do that. It's not gonna fit in my nothing will fit in my pocket. These pockets fit half of my ID card.
So wait, I'm not supposed to go. Wait, Dragon, am I not supposed to go in the house?
And then so I talked to the dean about it because like the dean was a lady, right? And she had said like, "Oh, listen, we just got the pants changed this year. The last ones were absolutely terrible. We cannot afford to have the pants remade again." And I was like, "All right, well."
Cliff, that was a good
You
jump
know, and I
scare.
asked,
What are you talking about?
and I asked about their old pants. Their old pants were very tight on the crotch, which is not what you want for a high school.
Meanwhile, pockets are nice. They're not
It
always
didn't
the
help.
best.
It didn't help with the jokes about Catholic schools.
I kind of wish sweatpants had better pockets.
I wish they were just more widely acceptable to wear as like around, like they weren't like an informal thing.
I wear sweatpants fucking everywhere. What are you talking about? Oh, except the
No.
Except the family
No, I wear them
gatherings.
everywhere, but like, yeah. See, that's the thing.
Yes,
You wouldn't be expected.
I believe
like,
so, Glyph.
You wouldn't be expected to wear It wouldn't be socially acceptable to wear sweatpants to like, you know, a reunion or like court or a date.
Well, that completely removes any future chances I have of dating.
Well, actually, a date's fine. Sorry.
Motherfucker, if you're dating me, I'm wearing whatever shitty clothes I have in my fucking closet.
Oh, I would respect the hell out of you for it. It's just it seems like it has an air of informality to it.
Reason through and think it before you get there. Okay. This stupid fucking house. I just want to hear the music.
You're just waiting for this guy to get through the tunnel.
Well, I can't find the tunnel without it because I have to keep my light off or I'll get jump scared. God, I just realized my normal clothes are like the most informal thing ever. Yeah, they fucking suck.
I mean, all of my clothes are black. Not all of them, but most of them.
Alright, I'm done with the stealth section. We go somewhere else. I want to go.
I was just like, fuck this, we're going to QM.
Ah, yes, this character, that place exists. I feel like I'm missing one of the fires, but I don't know which one.
The thing is, Rouse, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's because you haven't gotten to the point that explains it. Which, I mean, you have, but I don't think you remember.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't know, we were talking about pants for so long.
When you remember what I'm talking about, it'll be time to investigate further.
You keep saying you've seen QM.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't hate pants. Sweatpants are the greatest thing in the universe. My ideal outfit is sweatpants.
I will say, I have a problem with just sitting in my bathrobe on days when I don't have to go out.
Like, you just don't wear any clothes. You know what? I'm not asking any more questions. I swear, nope. I got a question for you. When you grabbed your food, you didn't happen to grab a brownie, did you?
I did not.
Alright, just making sure.
I said I was gonna go back down and get it properly.
I don't know. I don't think I could ever just wear, like, just a bathrobe.
I mean, It's not like I'm not like nude. Like I have underwear when I do that.
Yeah, I was like refraining from asking that.
Oh, those little brownie bites that come in those little tubs. I love those. They're so chewy. They taste good, but they feel bad. You know?
That's brownies for you.
Oh, have you seen that that brownie tin where it's like made so every piece is an edge piece?
Edge pieces
got, like,
suck for brownies.
It's got like a curve through it. No, edge pieces are great. What kind of pan do you have?
I don't know. I'm not a big brownie guy.
Really?
So,
You get yourself a hot brownie and you put some ice cream on it.
it kind of just too... I don't know. I kind of lost... I think I lost my taste for brownies because my brother is fucking... He loves brownies. So, like, my mom would make some, and he would just eat them all before I'd have a chance. So I was like, alright, I guess I just won't eat brownies. I actually have not.
No, I have not. Oh, there's the hiccups.
Okay, I might have to rescind my hint rule for this stream because I fucking don't have a fucking clue what to do.
As far as the DLC goes, Dragon has a much more precise memory of this game than I do.
Hey Clayton, when are you gonna add a drink water redeem? Ha 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 ha! Never.
Like a lot of the core stuff I can remember, but telling you how, telling you where to go to get that information yourself, I can't remember too well.
I mean, we can always do the cheat and, like, look up what the 3 codes are. But I'm not gonna do that, because that's lame.
Oh, those 3 codes? Those ones, it's kind of hard to explain.
Well, I assume that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, this might be where I tap out before next stream, because I legitimately do not know what I'm missing.
Path to more information, you don't think... Oh, because of trying de-emphasizing the information.
Like, there's another village I haven't found? Hold on, let me get a good view of the up.
I'm pretty sure there is, like, an entire one that you didn't go to, but I...
Like, end of the loop, just get in the ship log without paying attention. Okay. I will go to my ship log.
No. Dragon said get it in the ship log. Like, just rush at the end of the loop, not go to the ship log at the end.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm missing a village, I think. I actually think I am. I think I remember Dragon mentioning something about a village that I just didn't know what the heck you.
Yeah, I believe there was another one, and I can't remember where it is.
Alright, we're gonna go river rafting.
Hole in the wall. Nonsense.
Why did I jump down? I don't have a raft down here. Fuck. This is the room you get to with the code on the other side of the canyon. I thought I did that, but okay. Is it entirely possible that that literally what I've been doing, I didn't realize I could do something and I just keep, you know, I'll take it, if that's what's going on.
Oh, that's gonna happen a few times in this DLC.
Where, like, I just missed something because I thought I did it. Damn it! You gotta buy one of those cheapo controllers like I do. This sucker was...
So were you guys not able to use your controllers?
I was. Glyph ended up having to use keyboard and mouse.
Keyboard and mouse controller emulator over Parsec.
Oh, I think I did do. Oh, whatever. Maybe I didn't. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. Which one of these was it?
Maybe pause the game first.
I think it's this bottom one. I remember it. Hold on.
Dead Rising 2 came out in 2010. Really? Why do I not remember it?
Oh! No, we did do this.
Yeah, we did go here.
It is in my ship logs because it shows all the secret caves. Oh, I don't remember where any of them are. I'm gonna have to take screenshots. Hold on.
It really doesn't help that a lot of this area looks the same.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the DLC specifically, because like with the other planets, what you have to do is mostly like pretty centralized, and you can do it just like you can do it, and then you go on to the next one, and then occasionally you'll get a lead, and you're like, oh, maybe I should go to this one, right? But for the DLC, it's like an entire layer to the base game, just again. But it's one area, so you don't have any good markers for things.
Alright, I have 3 screenshots now. Actually, that was great. Thank you, Dragon. We did come here before, but thank you for letting me get... But getting the screenshots will actually help immensely. Okay. Oh, good. One of them is an aerial view. That's gonna be fun to deal with. Sorry, I'm looking at the screenshots so I can kind of figure out what the hell I'm doing.
One of them is an aerial view.
It is!
I don't doubt that it is. I don't like aerial view maps very much in games.
You're forgetting about something about this space? What space?
There was a slide rail.
I watched that one already. 'Cause like I
Oh,
said,
and then there's the thing with the lights, right?
Okay, let's see if I can do this. Oh, do I have to approach these places from the outside of the building? Oh boy, this is a lot more extra stuff that I didn't think I was gonna need.
My god, The Sims 4 has more DLC than I remember.
Yeah. It's like...
Ooh,
It's a lot.
1200. 1200.
Yeah, it's a lot if you get everything. And each pack has, like, very little content.
Yeah, well, some of the, like, the ones that are high rated are the ones that actually have high quality stuff. Like, the Cats and Dogs one, it's got mixed reviews, but it has quite a bit for what it has. It's got, Get to Work had a lot. There were mixed opinions on Realm of Magic. I think it was, like, kind of half-baked. I think the Vampire one people were pretty excited about, and then it kind of died off.
Is Sims 4 the one that added vampires, and then there's a completely different Supernatural pack that also adds vampires?
So, Supernatural, I think, was for The Sims 3.
Okay, I think that it's 3 that does that. Yeah, there's one of the Sims where they added vampires as a standalone thing, and then Supernatural adds them in, like, again.
Yeah, I think that's Sims 3. The Horse Ranch expansion is $39.99. That was the price of the base game before they made it free.
Yeah. Oh, that was actually an okay park job. Lame.
The way that the vampires work in The Sims 4 is, first of all, they're all very polite, which is interesting.
Well, yeah.
They
I'd
do.
I'd be polite
they
too
do,
if I was dead.
They do the thing about vampires being able to like control people that they turn. They have that.
Okay.
They all have like a dark form, which is just like a slightly weirder, like gothier aesthetic of their normal self, but it's like you have to customize it. It's weird. They switch into it when they're like doing weird vampire battles or something. I don't know. It's weird. And then there's like a perk tree if you like level up. There's like a vampire skill tree that you level up from like doing stuff, and then you take buffs and then you take penalties based on what kind of
Come on, game. Come on.
based
I
on what
can
you
beat
think
the
you wanna
fucking
do.
water.
Yeah, they're interesting.
Or I could
I
just
also-
die.
There's also the option that vampires can be vegan.
Oh, so like everyone's favorite vampire movie? Bunnicula?
I... Damn it, Rose.
What?
I read the book. Didn't know.
Yeah, same.
I somehow did not know there was a movie.
I don't know if there's a movie either.
What?
It was a bait and switch joke because in
Yeah.
Twilight they're vegetarians.
Yeah, no, I get that. I remember the book. I just didn't know.
There is a TV show though.
Really?
I believe so, yes.
I feel like there wouldn't be that much content for that.
I mean, Duckula. Yes.
Count Quackula.
Let's go. Kingdom Hearts 4. Duckula. Let's go.
Please just say Count Quackula. That's so much better.
Duckula. Let's go. Kingdom Hearts 4. The duck's gonna return.
Kingdom Hearts, baby. Game of the year.
Oh yeah, The Sims. The way that they did their vampire thing was like, so the sunlight the sun doesn't kill you unless your hunger bar is unless like your vampire hunger bar is empty. Which can also happen, I think, if you lose one of those weird vampire fights. And like a bunch of other things, but basically, unless you're already like gonna die from starvation, or I don't think you actually can. I don't remember, but
In The
Unless
Sims?
you're- unless
you
you're-
can die of starvation.
no, I'm talking about vampire Sims.
Oh.
I don't remember if vampire Sims can die of starvation.
Alright, I like that park job.
I actually really don't like hold on, we'll get to that in a minute. We'll table that. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, so the way that it works is you can't die from sunlight unless you're already, unless your hunger bar is already empty. Which is interesting. It does drain it. Anyway, what I was saying is, I don't like it when vampires in media can't die from not feeding enough. Like, usually when that's the case, like, it's to tell, it's to make it more of, like, an addiction metaphor, and that's fine.
What, addicted to human blood?
No, well, in a lot of media, vampirism is used as a metaphor for addiction.
But I thought it was a metaphor for rabies.
I don't think I don't think I think it might have started that way culturally.
But if it's a metaphor for
'Cause-
rabies, why does everyone want to have sex with vampires?
No, yeah. See, I don't think with us. When I say culturally, I mean like in the 1800s. Yeah, maybe it was maybe it came from some kind of weird race thing. But I think now, present day, vampirism is usually a metaphor for like, some kind of abuse or like
For being cool.
it's like addiction or like some weird sex thing.
Like Astarion. He's cool. All the kids should be like Astarion.
Well, I was saying that the D&D vampires, at least in Baldur's Gate context, they can't die of starvation. And we know that because we know Astarion was basically locked in a broom closet for a year. So that's fun. I don't think it was a broom closet, but you know what I mean. I don't know. I feel like unless the story... No, I like Astarion, yeah. But if the story you're trying to tell... If the story you're trying to tell involving vampires does not use the vampirism as a metaphor for something like addiction, like what The Witcher does, then I feel like it's kind of different, you know? Because then what's the point? Then it feels like the only reason why they're trying to get blood in the first place is so like they can like, you know, calm their brain down a bit. But then there's the idea of like, well, with enough restraint you wouldn't ever have to feed on somebody, theoretically. Even though you'd go crazy. Technically. You know?
Sure.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I guess?
I feel like you don't know. I feel like you don't know what I mean. If a vampire can't die from hunger, then it's an addiction metaphor, generally. If they can,
Crap,
it's just
I'm
more
gonna
of
take
like
this
a...
somewhere.
It's more of like a sympathetic kind of thing. And that's fine.
Alright, Astarion is a metaphor for bad
But
characters.
I think it's rough to use it as an addiction metaphor in a setting when it is in a setting where you're supposed to be more sympathetic. That's not to say that we shouldn't be sympathizing with people who deal with addiction. That's not what I mean.
That's right. Don't sympathize with vampires. When you play Baldur's
Also
Gate
not
3,
what I said.
when you play Baldur's
That
Gate
is-
3, kill Astarion.
Okay, you... Alright, no, hold on. Real side tangent.
Oh no. Oh no. Who mentioned vampires?
You!
Damn it.
My side tangent is that it kind of annoys me that Astarion is the only vampire in that game with fangs. All the other ones have piranha teeth. Including Cazador. I don't know why.
I think I would
If the
like
idea-
Astarion more if he had piranha teeth.
If the idea... I said he used to look like a stapler remover because of the fangs on the bottom, too.
Yeah.
Early access was a wild time.
Yeah, I would love to have fucking Piranha Man instead of the weird twink we got. And you can take that quote out of context.
Yeah, no, see, Glyph, I understand. I understand what you mean. It's just, I don't know, it's odd. I think it's odd to have vampires not die from hunger in a setting where it's not about it's about, like, basic need fulfillment, you know? I think it's a little weird.
Show me the
Because,
code.
like, we're definitely supposed to care about them, yeah. But if they can't die from hunger, it makes it seem like it's supposed to be an addiction analogy, and it's not in that case. At least within the context of Baldur's Gate. Yeah, see, exactly.
No, where the fuck is this? Hold on.
Writing a vampire novel where the theme winds up being humans can live without food or water, like that one guy suggested. Yeah, it just inherently doesn't work like that.
Right, outside of the tower. Fuck, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this.
Well, then it comes down to, like, what it happened at the end of Vampire, where they're like, yeah, this guy has gone, like, 200 years without feeding on anybody. That's why he's stuck in his chair and basically a lunatic. And then Lady Ashbury kills him. You remember that, Rouse?
Oh yeah, my favorite character, Lady Ashburn.
No, her, like, dad, question mark? That guy.
Oh yeah! What the hell is going on in that scene?
Yeah. Where she was like, this guy hasn't had blood in 200 years and he's just kind of chilling. And then she, like, decapitates him.
I was about to say, how did that not give me a ship log update? Alright, I have learned something. I also took a screenshot.
The scenes between her and John Vampire.
Oh, oh my god, I don't want to talk about Lady Ashburn.
Love calling him John Vampire. Like saying Sans Undertale.
His name is Johnny Boy.
I think it's so funny. Well, because you only ever heard it said as Jonathan. Nobody ever calls him John, but it's so much funnier if you do.
John is a great character because, a lot of reasons. I love Johnny Boy.
It's
love
like the Benny and the Ink Machine fandom calling Bertram Piedmont Bertie, and he loses his mind. I love that.
Friends call him John. He doesn't have many friends. Yeah, he doesn't have any family members left either.
He's his mom. What is this? I don't think his mom's dead.
Oh, right, she actually lived.
His mom isn't dead. She's just senile.
You know, Jonathan, you'd have more family members if you didn't kill them.
Okay, what? His sister? That was like 2 times. The first time was an accident.
Wait, no, Swansea's his friend.
Yeah, Swansea's 100% his friend. He's got Swansea, and he's got Lady Ashbury, and that's it.
Sean would have been his friend if he saw any of the warning signs.
I would be down with replaying Vampire just to rewatch that scene. If Zai plays it, I need to be there just for the stream where he does the scene with Sean.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Which
nothing
scene?
wrong here,
There's a lot of-
Jonathan. Nothing
which
wrong
scene
at
is-
all.
Which scene? There's a lot of good ones.
The one where after you beat that boss, you come into Sean eating all those corpses.
Yeah!
And
That's what I was
Jonathan's
hoping
like,
you
what's going on here? And he's like, I don't need blood anymore. I just eat what I need. And then Jonathan's next question is, how will you not become evil? In which case he just opens up a cabinet full of crosses, and then you make your choice.
You see all of, like, the religious altar stuff over there, and
Jonathan
then he's
has-
just like, he's like, that is blinding bright. Okay.
Jonathan had no comment about the corpse he was eating.
Now, I've never had human meat, but
Yeah? You want to finish that?
I think we've all heard the standard, like, mix between pork and venison discussion.
The locals called it long pig.
Was that a Woodhouse impression?
I was trying, yes. I knew you
Damn
would-
it, Rouse, we need to watch Archer after this.
Chef
It
Antoine
tastes like-
said it tastes like chicken. They say it is. That pre-fight cutscene is so good.
Do you think if cannibalism... Do you think cannibalism would be, like... Do you think if lab-grown human meat started being, like, a thing, do you think that would be legal? Or do you think they would want to keep it criminalized so that people wouldn't get a taste for human meat? I feel like even if you like a kind of meat, and it's a very specific, unique taste, you wouldn't kill somebody for it, unless you were actually crazy.
Raiding party!
You know?
Hey, Salty.
Do you know what I mean?
Sadly, I do.
I feel like it's not that hard to understand.
No, I actually think I get it. Hi, Salty. How'd your stream go?
So you would not care about human meat if it was lab grown? Oh, so you're saying it has to be like fresh human meat? So that
Stream 2 days in a row. Hey, so am I.
I guess this. Okay, you know how if a cow is too stressed, it'll like make the meat taste weird. I feel like if it was
Nice.
lab-grown human meat, you wouldn't have that issue, right? Whereas here, people have like a lot of trauma they're dealing with in the real world, you know? You don't care about eating human meat for
Okay.
the sake of flavor.
Swirl,
Okay, so like the actual taste of it then.
Are you implying a human will taste different if they're depressed?
I am actually, because when you talk about like animal husbandry, if you have an animal who's extremely stressed, it changes the taste of their meat.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was on the same page.
Yeah, I'm saying lab-grown human meat would taste inherently different from
Fuck.
if you took someone off the street and killed them kind of human meat. Anyway. What?
I don't know what to say that anymore.
Were you gonna say I was probably right?
You know, I actually looked into cannibals when I was in middle school. You know what I
Okay.
learned? You know what I remember from that project?
What?
White people apparently taste very salty.
Yeah, I could imagine genes having something to do with it, but I think it would mostly be the same.
Well, okay. People from different parts of the earth, because of their diets, are gonna taste different.
Yeah, no, I get
Like,
that.
do not take this out of context. If I were to butcher and eat an American versus butchering and eating someone from France, they could both be white, but they probably would taste different.
Yeah, diet.
Because they've been
Difference
fed on
between-
different things.
You know, grass-fed animals and then, like, whatever mulch they give them now.
USA.
Salt
USA.
and mulch. Yeah, I would imagine Americans are very salty because of the amount of salt that we put in our food.
Okay, I actually do not know what I'm trying to do here.
It's
But
like twice the amount from every other country.
you sound like German with this meat grinder analogy.
Wait, what's the meat grinder analogy?
Okay, so while he was playing Elden Ring, he claimed that an attack had insta-kill damage. I found a door. Okay. Someone in his chat claimed that it wasn't insta-kill damage, it was just killing him in one hit. So
Okay, so the
he went on
damage
this
was more than
rant.
his. So
where
it was
he-
more than his max HP,
Yeah.
but not a programmed insta-kill.
So he went on this rant when he was like, if you get tossed into a meat grinder and all that comes out is your eyeball, you'd still be dead. I'll send you the clip later.
Please.
Yeah, that was like a big German meme for a while, the meat grinder
really-
incident.
It's really weird seeing, like, media involving Germa because, like, yeah, he was kind of like, he was the funny person to laugh at on the internet, and, like, I just stayed kind of far away from that stuff. But it's really, like, you look back at other stuff and be like, oh yeah, that was Germa. Huh.
Germa's so weird because, like...
He feels like he's not a real person. I feel like somebody made him up for content, but he does actually exist.
So I would say that's mostly his fan base's problem. They are very good at not being super parasocial, but it has the complete opposite effect where Germa just does not feel like a real person.
Interesting. Whereas the opposite problem has occurred here, and I am now co-hosting a stream.
Well, the opposite problem was I don't remember how you got my Discord.
Okay, I got
Oh,
how I got your Discord or how I got to your stream. I know how I got to your stream.
I am
that was
almost.
Xavier.
Oh, I think what happened was I wanted to stream Vampire,
Oh yeah, and I
and
said
then you were like, "I want to
bring
be
me
there,"
on,
and
yeah.
I was like, "I guess that sounds like a good idea," without thinking about it. Which, as a streamer, I probably should not have done.
Yeah, I had been talking in your chat for a while, and I had said, "Oh, you need to try it. I got this game I think you would really like." And you're like, "I'll put it on the list for October." And I said, "But the catch is I want you to have me on call while you're playing it, so I can get your live reaction to all of this nonsense."
I solved
And you
the
were
puzzle.
like, "Yeah, sure. That sounds like a great idea."
Okay, I'm gonna be real. While this has definitely worked out, I would not recommend that to other people because
It's a security risk, but I'm happy to be here.
Fuck.
I feel like my work is gonna clip me talking about human meat.
No! No! It's one of these puzzles again! Oh!
Good luck with the door, buddy. It keeps spinning it on the other side, regardless of whether or not
Yeah, I know.
It keeps spinning. Your last stream before Dead Rising, we're doing analysis of Rat movie. Oh my god, how do you even do like video analysis stuff on stream without getting striked?
Rat Movie's on YouTube. It's one of Germa's old projects.
That was a Germa project?
Yeah, both of them were.
What? Wait.
Yeah, those were both made by Germa.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
my god. Germa 985, 9 years ago and 8 years ago.
Yes, Dragon, I'm well aware of how screwed I would have been if I just moved everything a little to the left.
Oh, I think Brad's keeps showing up in his stream art. I don't watch his streams, so I don't think I've seen them.
Swirl is one of those people that's aware of Germa's existence, but isn't, like, a fan. Like me.
Yeah, I was also surprised seeing unphotoshopped images of him.
Why? He just looks like a dude.
He does. It's weird.
Yeah, he doesn't have that much of a distinct appearance. Except that he looks like the scout from TF2. I believe that's...
He really does look like the scout.
Yeah, do you actually know the scout's first name?
Oh, I can't remember.
It's Jeremy.
Ah,
It's
I
named
see.
after Germa.
Oh, I see.
Because he used to be a TF2 YouTuber.
Ah,
That's how he got
yeah,
his start.
damn it, I was talking about TF2 lore. I was talking about the scout and spy dynamic. Earlier.
He looks
with,
like every serial killer. That was a fake post, Cliff, I think.
That post that was like every serial killer has been compiled into an image. And it's just Germa. I'm pretty sure the actual image was somebody was like a generic white looking person, but I don't think it was Germa. Or I don't think it looked like Germa.
Wait, there's an invisible... Hold on. I'm taking a screenshot. Okay, you can keep talking. Sorry, I have to take a screenshot.
Oh, those candles right there? Yeah.
I've actually been to that location. I didn't know there was an invisible platform. Oh my god.
Well, it's invisible. The point isn't for you to know that it's there.
That's how you must solve the door puzzle. Okay. Alright. Where is this last one? I don't even know where the hell that is. Okay. I like that Dragon was just like, hey, dumbass. Remember those pictures you saw?
go look at them again.
And it worked.
And it
conveyed
worked.
the information.
Turns out my chat is smarter than me.
To be fair, when I was playing Sky with Zai and Cactus today, Zai realized something very important about the ending, and I just did not. He had to explain this, and Cactus had to be like, "Yep." I was like, "Oh."
Wish I could have been there for that.
Well, if you want to play Sky, I could shepherd you through it. That's the whole point.
I feel like if I agree, I'm gonna have you and Cactus, like,
Yeah.
by my side. You know what?
Cactus's mom was also with us.
Okay, I was not expecting that. You know what? If I run out of things, or if I think that sounds like a cool idea, I might be down for that.
It's a free game. It's chill. It's an amazing vibe.
I'm still debating if I want to play Buckshot Roulette, too.
Yeah, it's going on Steam, so I'm excited about that.
Oh, that's the end of my cycle.
Buckshot Roulette is coming out on March 15th.
Okay, are there any games I have to buy before then? When does Unicorn Overlord come out?
Play Buckshot Roulette. Yeah, but I'm waiting for it to come to Steam because it says new items for the Steam release.
It's probably going to be on the itch.io release, too.
It says new items for the Steam release, but to me that implies exclusivity. But
Is it
I
here?
don't know.
Is that the house they're talking about? Hold on.
Oh, there's also a double or nothing mode.
Yeah, that's the mode that was added. That was the first content update.
Fun.
It's like an infinite mode, basically.
And your score, I guess, doubles every round.
Well, it's just to get a high score.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry, I'm trying to like examine if this house is the house in my picture. Oh, it might be.
Who's playing Baldur's Gate? I don't know who this is. I'm sure I know them, but
I'm
also
pretty
don't.
sure everyone on my Steam I know who it is now. I used to have a bunch of people I didn't, but I removed them.
Hold on, let me see who this is. Let me see who this is. Nope, I don't know this person.
Spectre added
Well,
me on Steam recently.
Spectre, really?
Yeah.
But the circles are player circles are overlapping.
I
It's
wonder.
cool getting into it. It's cool getting into a streaming community.
You know what? I was dead tired on Sunday because, like, if I wasn't at work from Friday till, like, Sunday, I was on Zion's streams.
Yeah,
I don't have a lot either, Dragon. I have, like, maybe a half dozen.
I hurt my vocal cords quite badly. When we were playing around the second half of
See, I'm the same way, Dragon.
Around the second half of Zai playing Sky, because we were all there.
Yeah.
I stopped to take like a water break, and then when I started talking again, I realized I couldn't.
No, that whole
Not like completely couldn't, but like I sounded like I was choking on a cheese grater. So I stopped talking for a bit, because it also felt like I was choking on a cheese grater.
those were honestly like work was so bad. I'm actually really glad for just being able to hang out with you guys.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I worked almost 24 hours in like 2 days.
I was very surprised seeing you in the Discord. I was like, oh god, did something happen?
What? And how did? Oh no, I was in. So I was there because of Lethal, and I just stuck around.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't streaming during all that. Like, I was on someone else's stream. Cliff. But on day 2, on Saturday, I was just gonna watch Zayat's stream, and Zayat was like, Rouse, get in here! I was like, okay.
Fine.
And then he was like, alright, I gotta make sure you have permission to actually get in here. And I was like, alright. And then I started playing with them again.
It's a cult.
No, you guys are all really cool.
Oh yeah, thank you. Tell
That was
Zai
a
you
delayed
said that.
thank you.
I will tell Zai you said that. But yeah, it's neat just hanging out with people. I don't know. I was used to long periods of just not talking to people. After my normal D&D group kind of broke apart, and then I started playing VR chat, and I was like, oh, talking to people is good actually.
Yeah. You guys all put up with me, so.
Honestly, Raz, you are probably one of the most chill people I know.
I try. Honestly, I used to be a very angry kid. I don't know what happened.
Interesting. I never really had, like, I very rarely feel anger at all, and my therapist was like, yeah, that could be a trauma thing, and I was like, alright, cool. I'm just here, though. That doesn't change anything about the now.
I don't
You know?
I don't have main character energy, but people treat me like the main character. Can you elaborate on that?
Oh, yeah, let me... What does that mean?
'Cause
I understand. Okay, Smallint has main character energy.
'cause I have, like...
Rouse, I wouldn't call what you have main character energy, but
I'm like the background... I'm like that secondary character that, like, has enough lines to be considered a secondary character, but I get left out of the marketing. I'd argue I have that kind of energy. Like, you know what kind of character I'm talking about? Like...
you're like the shopkeeper who shows up enough times to become a favorite character.
Yeah, like,
but
I'm
knows
the
but it's
character
never
that has,
that
like,
important
that-
to the plot.
Yeah, that, like, I get fan art, like, there are people that are like, I'm their favorite, but, like, I don't get the figurine made out of me, or, like, I'm not in
You know-
the movie.
You know that one shopkeeper guy, like that guy from the Amazing World of Gumball who did every job in the town?
Yeah. You know what? I actually get what you're talking about there, I guess.
Main character energy of a mid-2000s intellectual anime or a 90s depressive anime sitcom.
Yeah, I'm basically Seinfeld.
I don't like that comparison.
Ah, you don't like Seinfeld?
No, not really.
Damn.
Actually, I hate. I actually
Understandable, especially if you watched it closer to the modern era.
I do want to say though, I hate The Big Bang Theory, mostly Sheldon, and everything that had to do with him.
Okay, am I
'Cause,
getting
like-
my map wrong? Sorry, keep going. Sorry, I'm
Okay,
I'm doing
most
something.
a good chunk of The Big Bang Theory, especially like especially everything with Sheldon, was just like thinly veiled misogyny, but it was considered funny.
A lot of that is a misunderstanding of, I guess, nerd and geek culture, but still wanting to try to appeal to that.
Yeah, like they could definitely have written things in a way that it wasn't insulting.
Also, I found what I was looking for.
Oh hell yeah.
Uh-oh. Are you not gonna drop? There it is.
What was the uh-oh?
I thought it didn't drop one of these things.
Ah, I see. Yeah, the string delay.
Okay, what we've learned is apparently if Dragon just tells me to go re-look at something stupid, I apparently can figure out all of the puzzles. Take
You
that
just
as
gotta retrace. It's always these kinds of games where like you've got like 90% of what you need down, and then you need to get like this one clue that allows you to finish off every last thing one after another.
Yeah.
It's that rapid fire chain of I know what to do with this that feels really nice.
Well, I'm pretty
You
sure
know,
what
that's the-
happened was I was like, oh, I'll run into that accident. I don't know what's going on. I gotta start taking notes.
You could pass some of his dialogue off as Archer dialogue. Yeah, you could, but Archer is as a show was meant to be somewhat offensive. and they were
Archer's-
aware
okay.
of what they were doing when they were doing that.
Here's the difference.
No, Archer 100% has autism, but like,
Here's the difference between them. Yeah, I still haven't figured that one out. In
I think it's
Archer, everyone is varying degrees of unlikable. You are not supposed to 100% like anybody in Archer. Like, Archer is sympathetic, but he is also not. Which is a very hard character to write. Sheldon is supposed to be 100%. You're supposed to be on his side. Unless the plot dictates. And that's the line you kind of have to... Like, when you write a character like Archer, where, with everything we know, perfectly explains why Archer the way he is, that you also have to write the show to not make that an excuse of Archer's actions. Which I'd argue
and
Archer doesn't.
and you could say the same thing about BoJack Horseman, right?
Yes.
But what
Sure, I haven't actually watched that show.
what those shows have over the Big Bang Theory is that they're very aware of like the current like social climate of what they're trying to say and what that means, right? Whereas the stuff in the Big Bang Theory just didn't age very well as the world got more into like proper representation, you know?
So I guess I just had to run through the fire. Okay. I have a bunch of screenshots now!
You're really leaving a paper trail for whatever data collection person goes through your computer in 200 years. The thing you need to know about BoJack Horseman is that it's a sequel, in quotes, to the kind of sitcom the main character used to star in. Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is.
I
but
gotta
it's also
watch
more
that
like...
show, but I feel like
Oh,
I'm gonna have to
no. Rouse,
block out my
BoJack
schedule.
BoJack is a great show to watch. I also it's pretty emotionally heavy at times.
Yeah, so I definitely know vaguely what happens later. I'm gonna have to make sure that I have, like, a day to watch it.
Look, if you want to book a time, I'll watch BoJack with you. It's a good show.
I might have to get,
It
like,
would-
snacks and stuff.
BoJack would be considered the pinnacle of positive masculinity in the 80s. Yeah, BoJack, the character. If he could have been a character. If it was like 40 or 50 years ago, yeah. General public would have liked BoJack. Although from a writing standpoint, this show, and I say this, both BoJack and Archer have this over the Big Bang Theory. They're meant as adult-centered shows, whereas while the Big Bang Theory was definitely a little more, it was a little more.
It's like
It was
it's
a
supposed-
little
it's a-
older with its humor,
It's
but
a family show.
yeah, it is at its core.
I can't believe you don't like Seinfeld.
It was a little more crass than some of the other shows in some places, but
I can't be friends with Swirl. She doesn't like Seinfeld. That was
I
a
don't-
joke. I actually completely understand.
If taking out the sitcom laughter in a show makes it completely unwatchable, why? Oh yeah, hold on. You know Last Week Tonight with John Oliver?
First off, I think Seinfeld still works without the laugh track. Second, yes, I do.
Okay. Oh, Seinfeld actually I think does work. But
Big Bang does
So-
not unless you're watching it with the
It do-
Titus laugh.
it
and
doesn't.
then it's the
Big
best
Bang
shit
does
ever.
not.
Ha,
Big
ha,
Bang does
ha,
not.
ha, 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 ha.
Okay, what I was saying is that Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, they said it's like, it's like filmed in front of a live audience or whatever. It's not. Well, the actual like the laughter and like the stuff like that in that show, it is recorded. It is recorded
Really?
and played back. Yeah.
Because sometimes it
That's-
doesn't feel like that.
From what I've been aware, it is done in post.
Okay.
Except for select occasions. I think that's just because like it airs on major things and they don't want people like spouting, coming from the audience and yelling political nonsense.
That's right. No, but you would just ruin last week tonight if people started talking politics.
Oh, it would ruin it. That's not a show that involves politics at all.
I can't believe they brought back fucking Jon Stewart to do the Daily Show just for this election cycle.
I know a few people who used to talk about how much they love John Oliver, and then they ended up being in, like, you know, John, and then it became more political, and they were like, oh, hate him, he's a con man and a liar and and a hack, and it's like, all right, buddy.
He's a former Daily Show, right? He's always been very left-leaning.
Yep, and I know people who are not happy about that. Sucks for them, I guess.
Well, I will enjoy the show. I still like Last Week Tonight. It's very good.
I like Last Week Tonight. I find it as a nice way to get like a little bit of news that isn't super weird and doesn't feel like brainwashy, even though all conversations involving politics are in some way or another, like, you know, going some direction. But
Look, all I have to say is, I do not talk politics on my stream because,
I mean, that's
Yeah.
fair.
we're here to have a good time.
Yeah.
The world's not the greatest place to live at the moment, no matter where you are. And,
I think it's just weird to base your opinion on someone entirely on their politics.
yeah, and it's one of those things where we are just here to play games. I don't even play anything that's overly political, unless you count New Vegas. New Vegas' message might actually be way more relevant today than it's ever been. The concept of not idolizing the past. I'm not streaming on Kick.
Because that would require you to make a Kick account. And
Oh well,
no.
I'm gonna die, so. I actually like streaming on Twitch because I think it has my favorites. Its search function is the least broken. I feel like if I streamed on YouTube, no one would be able to find me. Like, genuinely, I don't know how you find live streamers on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. I don't ever find streamers on YouTube. All the streamers that I've seen on YouTube are people that I already know from Twitch that moved to YouTube. And then it's like, oh, I'm already following them anyway. Now I get their stuff in my feed.
I only know where they are because I watch VTubers.
Yeah, you have to be. Yeah, you have to be following their channel. You don't just get recommendations. That's the thing. Your growth on YouTube is, if you already have a sizable channel from like regular video content. Yeah.
But
then there's a
don't.
problem with that, right? Regular video content is different energy from sitting down for YouTube.
I was about to
You know?
say, if I actually edited myself, it would be a pretty different stream.
Like, take Critical, right? He does stream. He used to stream a lot on Twitch. He streams on YouTube now, but that's because his YouTube videos, they work because he already had a sizable following from Twitch that made it to his YouTube. But then also his YouTube videos are edited short form content where he talks about something usually somewhat political or something that's like annoying him or something, right? Or like someone being an ass and he'll like call them out. That's his deal, right? His streams are mostly him like playing bad games for the fun of it and then talking about how trash they are. And he does that in some of his videos. His videos have a very similar feel, especially with the way his camera is and his setup and how it's all decently unscripted. Well, it's like loosely scripted, but you know, he doesn't have like a thing in front of him, right? But his streams feel a lot like his videos.
I can't watch Critical.
Or a lot of his videos are just edited for videos from his streams. Go on.
I can't watch Critical. He's it's more
don't like
that
him?
he's changed in a way that's kind of like in a way that's kind of hard to explain but easy at the same time.
Well, I didn't really watch his old content besides, like, sections of him playing Undertale.
Yeah, Salty, this is literally just Flame in the Flood. Well, like, Critical got his start parodying what was essentially popular YouTube. So he was making fun of, like, Let's Players with his old persona being monotone. But now
Yeah.
he just is a YouTuber. Like, all that parody is just gone. And I don't... This is personal. I don't think his base personality makes him that interesting of a person to watch on stream. I love Flame of the Flood. I gotta get back into it and actually learn.
It's a good game, and I suck at it.
Oh, God. Damn. Alright. How about this? After we play this, Swirl, would you be okay watching one Flame of the Flood stream? For commentary?
I
You,
would be-
even if you don't know anything, you're on the same boat as me. It's been forever.
No, I've played it before. I played it on Game Pass for the brief period that I have it, and then I later got it on Steam and didn't touch it.
Oh, it's really fun. I love the art style. It's so good.
Oh no, I love the art style.
I'm gonna add that to the list.
actually
That might be
re-downloaded
something.
that.
I actually did do a stream of it, but it was really bad.
I actually would not mind. Oh, I did play it for a little bit on Steam.
His original persona was like very monotone, where it was like, but he would play like horror games where people were like reacting to, and the bit was like he wasn't reacting to it. Like he was just like bored. Now he's just a YouTuber. He's lost a lot of what I think makes him interesting.
I guess, what was that, like 2014, 2017? I guess, however old I was at the time, I did not understand that he was doing a bit during that.
Yeah.
Because I do not remember that being a bit. I just remember being like, yeah, that's how he is.
Yeah, his old like before we knew what he looked like. Good lord. Swirl, I have a question. This is actually Critical related. Do you know what people used to draw him as before we knew what he looked like?
I do not remember ever not seeing his face, so I guess not.
So there was a
Oh,
it was not a penguin. He was drawn with he was a guy with a red hoodie that completely covered his face.
that feels weird. Hold on.
I can't remember where this came from, but there's a bunch of old Critical animatics where you can still find it. Or animations.
When I try to look up artwork that involves him, it's mostly like that one. It's mostly like, you know, the Jesus drawings.
Well, I don't know if you're gonna find a lot of that old stuff, since
Yeah.
you know he's a. I don't know. I have nothing against Critical. I just don't particularly find his content nowadays.
Oh,
to
hold
be
on. I
entertaining.
found something from. Hold on. What the hell is this site? February 28th, 2014. I see. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so I guess that does check out. I have just never seen him depicted that way. But according to the internet, that is true.
I forgot where that came from. But yeah, that's how he used to be depicted way back in the day. I still remember being on the internet, like on the day when his face dropped. And people were thirsting for him back then, and probably still are now.
He looks like a dude.
He falls in that category of dude where I'm like, I'm pretty sure I was friends with a guy that looked like this.
A much more unkempt Gale.
Yeah, his scripted content kind of has that feel.
You could replace him with generative AI in its current state. I don't know.
I'm not saying I am not saying anything but... Okay, where the hell is... Oh, I have to go right there. That's where I have to go.
It's in between the candles. Like, the actual bridge is in between these two candles.
Wrong spot.
Yes.
Hold on. You're thinking of a different location.
Yeah, I am thinking of a different location where the invisible bridge is.
Yeah, because I have my screenshots right here on my second monitor.
My spatial reasoning is really bad.
I was trying to think of what other popular YouTubers I could talk about before I realized I don't watch anyone else that's popular.
What YouTubers do I watch?
I
Like,
watch.
I wouldn't say there are people that I regularly check my my feed and I'm like, all right, let's see what they've posted today.
I'm
It's more
like,
like I have a few people that I cycle between every now and then. Go on.
I'm that with a few people.
I think my mains right now are I think Quite because he came back. A little bit of the Click. I occasionally look at Small Ant, but since his stuff is slowed down, but it's kind of got a different feel now than it used to. New editing style, I guess.
I watch a bunch of random crap. I watch Ross Scott of Accursed Farms. I watch
that
Nexpo.
racist.
Nexpo might be the most popular person I watch.
I don't know who that is.
He does internet horror and ARG stuff.
Oh!
That's how I learned about the Walton Files. I should have solved all these puzzles before I turned off the lights.
I do watch Blind. I do watch, Cleeper. Cleeper's fun.
You made a Flavor Redemption meme. Salty, you gotta show it to me. That's my favorite hack. That's not Grug.
Oh, there's a guy called, so Kingly Valance is like, I believe he's the world record in Spore, and all of his videos are Spore speedruns, many of which are meme categories.
Oh, wait, no. I just realized the most popular YouTuber I watch is probably, Let's Game It Out.
Ah.
That's how I learned about Satisfactory. I will look at it
I'm
after stream, Salty, because if I
I
quit,
enjoy-
it's gonna be a problem.
I enjoy Martin Cedo Pants.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you for getting me addicted to that.
You've been watching his stuff?
Yes, I've been watching the My Summer Car saga right now.
It's so good!
He's gone insane. What the hell is that? Oh, that's the moon. The My
That's
Summer...
QM!
That was a moon!
Yeah,
So I just missed QM.
yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh,
That's the M.
what else do I watch? I watch a lot of people that make, like, I watch Punchy. He's a speedrunner who speedruns, horror games. Fly into the sun. Alright, we will do one more loop, and then I will fly into the sun. How's that, chat?
Just for you.
Just for you guys. Because now that I know what to do, I kind of want to keep going. There, Swirl. I actually parked correctly. Are you happy?
Yes.
I'm not. I liked my really crappy ones.
I mean, it was also fun to watch you do it poorly. How well you did it was not really a concern for me.
Oh, I thought. No, whatever.
Yeah,
All right,
Martin
we
Cedo
actually
Pants-
made decent progress.
Martin Cedo Pants has some good videos.
I've watched I watched the Minecraft ones after you showed me that one Factorial one.
I haven't seen his Minecraft ones.
They are actually quite good, but you have to watch them in order because one's kind of a sequel to the other one.
Well, that's the same thing he did with the Factorio
Yeah,
ones.
I
They
did watch
are,
the
like-
second Factorial video. I enjoyed it immensely. I'm sad Waterfill got nerfed. Fuck you, Waterfill.
Water fills under your feet.
It was, yeah. The My Summer Cars saga has been interesting. I've very much enjoyed it.
I'm gonna go get myself some dessert.
What else do I watch on YouTube? I'm trying to think, like, what the hell am I, like, what do I watch when I'm not doing stuff?
Alright, I'll be back. Just
Oh,
a second.
Oh, yeah, obviously Germa. I watch a lot of Germa. I'm currently rewatching the 9-hour Nancy Drew Germa edit because it's my favorite video of all time. Drew Crew, yeah! Hey, can I get some Drews? Just watch video essays? I occasionally do, it depends. Well, then I watch H Bomber Guy and Sean. Yeah. I watch both of them too. Because I very much enjoy their content. Sean has a new video I actually have to watch. I haven't seen it yet. I just watch a bunch of crap. I can't watch Fire Emblem content on YouTube anymore. Because they all hate Engage. I like Engage. If I were to make a video on roguelikes, it would be titled, Hades does not deserve to be a roguelike. Because I think Hades actually would have been a lot better as a single-player experience, would have just been a narratively single-player game without roguelike elements. Hot take. Yeah, I don't hate Hades. I actually think the game is quite fun, but it does not need to be a roguelike at all, and the roguelike elements kind of detract from how good the game actually is. I'm not beating a game 10 times. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of worried about. Like, I'm not beating a game 10 times to have each run feel samey. Isaac, actually, the runs feel different. Okay, but runs start being 15 minutes long. Dude, they are way longer. I'd rather have runs be different than just, like, finished and quickly done. Like, for me, to me, it doesn't do enough for, like, what I consider, like, true roguelike progression. Like, I want new shit and new items being unlocked all the time. Or at least, like, I want stuff that actually changes the game. They are mostly negative. To me, I think a roguelike is best when when every run feels a little different. Like, runs are gonna feel samey, but what's the spice? What are you adding on top of that? Like in Isaac, it's like the 700 plus items. All of them do different shit. Exactly. Which Hades actually kind of does, if I remember correctly. Relying on your skill, item knowledge.
Yeah, but like the runs aren't different enough. What do you mean I can't just run past them? Yeah, Hades is kinda does not have enough content to really, like, stimulate. Give me new room layouts, enemies, bosses. Something. Hades does that with Death Defies. The more you get, the easier the runs are. I don't know, after one run, I never felt really the incentive to go back and do more runs. I felt like I kind of saw the game. It's not like Isaac when you beat a boss and they're like, oh, here's 7 other bosses that showed up. All of Detroit, Michigan is here to kick your ass. And then you just feel like a chump. Alright, I will agree with that. I still have to play Cult of the Lamb, because I'm a little suspicious of how the roguelike elements interact with the sim elements, or like the base management stuff. But I will take your word on that, because a lot of people do seem to really like the game, and that might just be a me thing. Well, some roguelikes benefit from that. Like, some roguelikes benefit for having stats and stuff that permanently increase. Like, there's no way in hell I would play some of these games without that. Yeah. In something like Isaac or Spire, I feel like what items do is less like... They give you more options to do stuff, but that never takes away from the basic stuff. Yeah. And River Dragon, now you're making me interested in playing Cult of the Lamb, which I think I own. Just so I could like actually comment on that. Yeah, it's like D6 Isaac or Luckyfoot Cain. You only get that stuff when you actually know what you're doing with the character. Then you get like, I guess it is a buff because D6 Isaac is just like better than Isaac.
Hi, I'm back. Turns out some stuff is going on. So, I'll have to go back down for a dessert in a bit.
We are talking about roguelikes and meta progression if you want to join the conversation.
Oh boy.
Yeah, me and you need to go through Dicey Dungeon again. Because I have a
told
friend
you
that
about
swears
what
by
King's
it.
problem with. I told you about what King's problem with not Dicey Dungeons, but what the Binding of Isaac is, right?
Yeah, the movement speed. Was that it?
Not the movement speed, the fact that there's inertia, and you move like 2 units after you let go of the button.
But learning inertia is part of the game.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck.
That was entirely on you.
Yeah, that was a 100% on me. I gotta get back into Dicey Dungeon. I'm not sure how much I like its randomness. It still takes skill, but I don't know, it feels a little too random for my liking. The poker roguelike also feels like that, but like
Balatro.
Balatro, yes.
Oh, King also
Oh.
hates Balatro.
I didn't finish telling you the story. So yeah, I had the God run. It was going so well. I got to the boss of Ante 8. I
Yeah.
lost.
I see.
I couldn't do it. Well, like,
Yeah,
in the final of Ante-8, I was getting, like, per hand, I could get 70,000. The cards just weren't coming for me on the final one.
Yeah, it feels really bad not.
Yeah, but I wanted to go again.
Oh
But it
yeah,
was-
no, that's
but it
the
was-
point.
But it was 4:30 in the morning and I had to go to bed.
You roll that one where it's like, you get that Joker where it's like all of your cards are considered face cards for the purpose of effects.
Don't do that.
And then you,
No.
yeah, I know. And then you get the one where it's like all your face cards are drawn face down, and
I
it's
lost,
like, oh.
I lost a run to that.
Just a heads up, Rose. If that happens to you, you can sell that Joker.
I did, but I had
mid-combat.
but I had nothing to fall back on.
Yeah.
There's a card called Hiker, I think, that's like super busted. Every time you play a card, it gets +4 chips, and it keeps stacking.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I love that one.
That was part of my god run until I lost.
Slashers keep salty. This game looks a lot like Barony.
Oh, I might not like it then. I didn't particularly enjoy Barony. I refunded it. It just wasn't for me. Man, that was the same week I think
It's not Barony. No, I get that it's not Barony. I'm saying it looks like Barony.
that was the same week I think I refunded V Rising too.
I like V Rising. I think I would have to mod it to a point that would make it unrecognizable to enjoy it on my own.
Yeah.
Kind of like Skyrim.
I literally, I think my refund stated like, yeah, I thought this game would be fun, but it's just not for me, and they gave me a full refund.
Yeah,
Well-
there's an it's not that you can there's a button for refunds and you can click it's not
Yeah.
fun. and
Well,
it'll
I only
just
had
give it
like
back
30
just in
minutes
time.
on it. I was just like, I'm not gonna like this. Steam's refund
I had
policy is nice.
I had a game that started giving me like a fatal error every time I tried to like boot it just midway through the session, and I don't know why.
Glyph actually makes a point I want to talk about roguelikes. You need rewards, and you need enough of them to have people actually want to play your game. And I think that's why I think Hades as a roguelike sucks. Because, like, what are the rewards? There's nothing. What am I unlocking?
Oh, you know the game Jusant? It's like a mountain climbing game where you're just like
Yes.
vibing. It's made by the Vampire team. It's rated overwhelmingly positive, 95%.
Oh, cool. 2 rafts show up and they're both flipped upside down.
Just swim.
I'm gonna die, Swirl.
Just swim. Hope that helps.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. You got this.
Yeah, I guess my makeshift raft is here. I don't know. I like roguelikes because they're something I can put on. Like, if I'm watching, like, a 2-hour-long video essay, put on Balatro. Put on Isaac. I can't do that
yeah.
with Hades. I just never could. My raft! My head!
What the hell is this game on my recommended? So why is it overwhelmingly positive? Oh, Christ.
What's it called?
I don't think this is safe for stream. In many reasons.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm good.
They'll let me stream Senran Kagura. A game franchise I don't know anything about.
So, what Steam decided to put on my recommended was Furry Shades of Gay 2, A Shade Gayer. Which, no.
Fair.
How the hell did that get into my recommendeds? I don't have anything remotely furry on any of my stuff, and I don't have any, like, hentai games.
The only
The
reason...
closest thing.
You know
I've
what-
got Baldur's Gate, but
You
like.
know what pisses me off? The reason I get recommended shit is not because of the games I own that actually have nudity. It's because of Trails. Because somebody tagged Trails of Cold Steel 4 with the nudity tag.
Yeah,
And
it
it's one of
sucks
my
when
most popular games that I play. Like, the game I put a lot of hours in.
Yeah, it sucks. And then Baldur's Gate has some very explicit scenes, but it's not a game that people play for the sexual content.
Check Steam messages.
Alright. Well, hold on. I'll do that after stream because I don't want to mess up my stuff again. Remember,
Do you know what I mean?
What?
Well, I said Baldur's Gate has some explicit scenes. Like, they can be very explicit at times, but it's not a game that people are playing for the sexual content.
You say that.
You know? I say that, there are people who, well, because it's not meant to be, it's not designed with that in mind. Yeah, it's definitely, like, the romance stuff is definitely, like, a mechanic for a reason, but it's not like,
A bad mechanic deserves to
it's
be
not
purged.
like it's not like you go to it and it's like, oh, you've got this it's not like, oh, it's not like this is a dating game and also you get some D&D stuff. Like, that's not what this is.
Swirl,
It's a D&D game first.
I have some bad news.
I know the fandom is thirsty.
I guarantee there is a the number is probably above 20% of people that played Baldur's Gate just to have sex with the Starion or one of the characters.
No, I understand.
Like,
But
there is
you
a
have to
non-0 percent, there is a not insignificant amount of people that bought Baldur's Gate just to have sex with one of the characters.
I understand.
And could care less about the D&D element.
I understand, but then you have to go through a bunch of the game to get to that. Like,
Yeah, that's why you
have
play
to
on easy mode.
You have to have emotional investment.
I mean, if you're trying to bone a Starion, the main storyline might as well just not exist.
If you're trying to, you don't get to do that for quite some time.
He offered to have sex with my character at the fucking party.
Yeah. He does that. The game actually keeps track of how many players get rejected by him. It's in the data that the game collects. And they made like an infographic with it after the full launch.
I told him no, and his answer, I believe, is like, well...
Sucks for you!
I believe his answer isn't that. I believe it's, well... I mean, if you change your mind.
I know there's unique lines for if you pick to be with someone else and then you go back to him, where he will try and persuade you, but I have not heard that dialogue.
Oh, I missed the Cliff Town again. God damn it.
I don't know, I'd feel weird committing to one character and then being like, sorry, I'm going with this guy, sorry I didn't tell you.
Yeah.
You know?
Fully committed
In my
to Shadow
in my playthrough with Zyeth and Cactus, we're doing an honor mode run, it's
Shadow
going to
Heart.
hell.
Shadow Heart.
Well, that's the thing, right? Not Shadowheart, we left all the companions behind.
No.
Dark Urge specifically can sleep with Minthara and then snap her neck.
Good. I still gotta beat that game. I'm gonna beat Yakuza before I beat Baldur's Gate 3.
Then you gotta beat the game again.
Why do I have to beat Baldur's Gate again?
Because it's a game that has endings that greatly depend on your choices, especially toward the end.
Okay, but I'm not... No.
I mean, you don't have to replay it, but for me, it feels more like a comfort game.
Well, that's because your favorite character in the world
No,
is
it's
there.
not because of Astarion.
Because an old Astarion gets those little eyes and he's like, ah, my darling Swirl, let's go kill things again. That's not even how he talks.
That's not how he talks, but he does say darling.
He'd be like, darling, we don't have enough blood on you right now. Get a little touch up right there. He also doesn't talk like that. I have no idea what
He
that was.
doesn't. I don't know what voice you're doing.
It's like Russian. Darling, it's... I guess I'm
So you know how some voice actors have like You know how some voice actors have like a line or like a few words that they say sometimes to help them get into the voice that they're doing?
Yes.
I think for Neil Newbon, that word is darling. He says it a lot when he's doing the voice, like on his streams. Like for when Black Griffin was the voice of was the singing voice of Alistair in Hazbin Hotel. I think he was good at doing he got into the voice with like Alistair's like hello kind of thing, you know. And then he'd just like continue his sentence from there, and then like he'd be on the podcast, and somebody would give him like a request, and he'd do that, and then everyone would be like laughing at him, and he'd be like, "Don't! This is my process."
All right. I will go run into the sun just for chat, and that's where we'll end. Okay.
You end stream a second before impact.
I might be able to do that. I think I have end stream mapped to something.
You don't have to end stream a second before impact.
Fun fact, my start stream is mapped to F1. That is also load state in several emulators.
I see. Does your start stream button also end the stream?
No. I think I have it for F2.
Ah.
Where the fuck is the sun?
On my thing, it is the same button. Start stream and end stream are the same button on my setup.
I manually set all these. That's because New Vegas does not like you alt-tabbing.
Salty, is that a ruler of everything reference?
Yes.
Jesus, Salty.
Oh, hey, that got me the 60 seconds achievement.
Oh, die within 60 seconds?
Yeah. Somehow I haven't gotten that one yet. Alrighty, this is the last of the... Not the last of Outer Wilds, but this is the last stream in which I will be with minimal 0 to no hints. Next week, I will be opening up the tip hotline, in which I will decide what the hell I mean by that. What it probably will be is if I'm stuck, chat will let me nudge in the right direction. Similar to what happened this stream, actually. And if I'm really stuck, just probably tell me what the fuck to do. I know part of this is the experience, and I do apologize, but also...
Yeah. Well, you're not meant to... Like, hitting your head against the wall until something works is not enjoyable.
Yeah, it's also one of those things where I am streaming it, and I would like to make this entertaining.
And sometimes this game can be too subtle with what it wants you to do. And it's like, oh, you missed this one hallway back in this underground cavern. Sorry, sucks for you. Go play through another 20 hours of this planet to try and figure out what the hell you missed. Yeah, you missed, you know?
So yeah, that is gonna be it. I'm not gonna rely too heavily on that kind of stuff because, like I said, I would like to keep this as vanilla experience as possible. Thank you all for coming. This was a really fun stream. I actually had a lot of fun. I will be back with this game next week. I will be back Thursday for Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep, where my audio will not be all fucked up again. Friday, I will probably not be streaming. And then Saturday, I will be back to Tearing Saga. Jesus Christ. I better have enough energy to do it this week. It's been like 2 weeks now. Yep. And I like having you here, Dragon. Yeah, and that's the schedule for the rest of the week. So I'll be back on Thursday. Good night, everybody.